Hello everybody, I'm John, this is JP Strategic Investments, and today I want to talk to you about Patriot One's MSG platform spotted at the Climate Pledge Arena. Now if any of you guys don't know, the Climate Pledge Arena is the home of Seattle's new NHL hockey team, the Seattle Kraken. And most of you guys, or some of you guys, may have seen Peter's LinkedIn post about releasing the Kraken. We've gotten used to kind of these cryptic posts hinting at potential pilots or contracts or things like that. And so there was a lot of digging, a lot of talk and discussion on the Facebook groups and things like that. And people were trying to figure out if this was actually a thing. And credit to one of my Discord members who actually sent me a video just before that post came out on LinkedIn and said, hey, this kind of looks like the MSG at Seattle's new stadium or new arena. And so let me show you guys a still from that video here. So this was the video that was sent me. This is at about 1:14. You can see there the timestamp in the video, and I will link this video in the description so you guys can check that video out for yourselves. But this looks a lot like the MSG, and so after I was sent this video, I did some digging and looked around, and after a while I was able to find a little bit more definitive of an image, which is right here. So here you can actually clearly see the Patriot One logo on the MSG there and the carpet between. And actually, so I sent this image to the member that sent me the original image, say, hey, I found it, confirmation, and they actually pointed out, had a great eye, that not only is the MSG stationed here, but if you look up here, we also see two more sets of towers, and I have kind of a close-up from the thumbnail. If you guys saw the thumbnail of the video, kind of circling those, there's two more MSGs up above the escalators at kind of the entrance of the stadium here. And I think there actually is one more based on kind of the orientation of this image here. We did see in the video, if we go back to the still from the video right here, so above this one, there is the kind of a little smaller version of the Alaska Airlines plane there. So Alaska Airlines sponsored kind of this Alaska Airlines atrium, I think, or aviary, something like that. I think it's the atrium that they call it. It's a portion of the stadium, kind of all glass there. Pretty cool. And there's actually two portions of the stadium that have kind of that staircase and the escalators and kind of a mirror image like this. One has this plane, and one has, like we see over here, just kind of the tail of the plane with the kind of Alaskan Airlines logo on it as well. And so I think from this video here, as well as the image, we can see at least four MSG towers, or four sets, I should say, four pairs of MSG towers. So looks like they were kind of testing it out. And I will say also, this video, if you guys actually go and watch this video here, the title of this video, or when this video was taken, was from the very first kind of opening concert on October 19th with the Foo Fighters. And it looks like what we're seeing here is Patriot One's MSG was being tested at that concert. And I really say tested because if you look at video from the first hockey game, which was I think 2 nights ago, I think it was actually Sunday night, and video from other events at the stadium, you do see metal detectors at the entrances, kind of your standard metal detectors, as well as in the location specifically where we see these two MSG towers and the other MSG towers down here. I'll kind of play some video clips. I'll put them over here. You can see metal detectors where those MSG towers were placed. And also, as you can see, we see this carpet here, right? And so that to me says, it's just a test, maybe a little trial, a pilot, something like that. They're testing them out. So, I don't think this is a definitive installation, a signed contract, something like that. judging by one, the carpet here, and two, the fact that these weren't there, it looks like, at the first home opener for the Seattle Kraken. So just a trial, but either way, this is a great sign that one of the most, technologically advanced, one of the newer stadiums, especially with this renovation, is trying out Patriot One's products and is legitimately considering them. And I think another thing that is really interesting to see and even more promising for Patriot One is I did find a video, I think from ESPN, and I'll link this one in the description as well, and I'll play a little bit of it here. In this video, you can see basically this is the home opener, Seattle Kraken, and there's just kind of a cameraman that walks through the stadium, shows a couple different shots of the ice, the arena, walks around the concourse, and just takes video of kind of everybody, everything that's happening in the stadium. And just in this kind of 30-second clip that, or 1-minute clip that he's walking by the entrances here, multiple people have to get stopped by these metal detectors. This lady right here, she walks through, she has to get wanded. There's other people that are kind of getting stopped. And this is really just more evidence, more reason for not only Climate Pledge, but other arenas to kind of transition to Patriot One's products. We can see this guy right here, he had to walk through, kind of stops again, he's got to get wanded, and there's other people as well. And so you can see that these stadiums, this guy's got to get his bag searched, or this woman here. And so I think especially after Climate Pledge just tested the MSG and now going to these metal detectors for that home opener, seeing all of those people, I mean, this was just the guy happened to be walking by these entrances. I'm sure this wasn't the only time that was happening, especially if just in that one clip we saw 3 people. One had to go back through the metal detector, one had to get wanded, and actually 2 of them had to get wanded, and one was getting their purse checked. It looked like it just is probably right in their faces. Hey, we use this product where we didn't have to check almost anybody. They could just walk right through. It was much faster than your standard metal detector, versus now a lot of these people are having to get double checked, and then even after they're double checked, we have to wand them to see what's happening, and now we have to check their purses and things like that. I think this is a really good thing, having them test the MSG and then going right to this home opener just like 2 days later and seeing the difference there. I'm sure Peter was in their ear, hey, with our product, you don't have to double test people. They can walk right through, and now they're probably kind of remembering those words as they're seeing so many people get tested and retested, and then, having to get wanded, things like that. I think that is just another reason that a lot of these stadiums, Climate Pledge included, are going to be more inclined to go with Patriot One's product. So I hope this gives you guys some maybe context around the image that I tweeted out. Little plug there, follow me on Twitter. And again, thank you to the Discord member that kind of brought this to my attention, gave me a little head start when I was doing some digging there and finding this image. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. Also, let me know if you guys saw anything else in these videos or these images that I may have missed. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day.